Hi guys, kind of as my usual MO here lately, I'll do no video forever and then do one right on top of the other. As promised, I wanted to show you my new Hoya arrangement. First of all, these guys sitting on my top of my cabinet have really gotten too large for the Hoya rack as it is now. Later I could put, when the time comes and these need to go into 6-inch pots, I can put them into 6-inch pots and then put those on the rack, and that'll spread them out a little bit. But for right now, with the smaller cups and all, they need to be kind of separated this way because they were kind of overtaking the ones underneath. And anyway, so my little tiny babies, some of these, like this one I know was from Kelly's Hoya, and it was like I don't know, a 2 or 3 leaf cutting. Look at it, it's nice, it's so pretty. It's a, crud, I'm knocking stuff up. Increstata? I might be saying that wrong. Knocking everything over here. Anyway, I made some little wire trellis-like things for now. They won't be going, I don't know what I'm going to do when they get into 6-inch pots. That's just whatever. And then, you know, I've got my hanging ones up here. And more hanging ones over here. That white vine in that Crimson Queen needs to be cut off because it was beautiful for the longest time, and as long as it was beautiful I left it, but it's dying off now because it's all white. There's no green to keep the leaves going and all. And I have my Macrophylla something or other. I think there's more to the name, maybe latifolia or something. They keep changing the names on these things. And looks like the cat took a bite out of that. Anyway, it's in here. This is a very cool leaf. It's kind of a oddball thing, but it's kind of neat looking too. And then later I've got the new Hoyas that I showed in the unboxing video. They're in the kitchen in my little plant room. So later on they will have to go in here and we will face that when the time comes. I have open cups. There's one here, and I don't know. I've seen a few. There's one over there. I think there's one, yeah, there's an empty hanger there. And I can hang another one on that towel rack. So I'll figure it out. It won't be that much of a problem. And if nothing else, I can do kind of one of my long trough type planters along the on the top of the cabinet. So, okay, so there's the Hoyas. I'm not going to go through and name them all. Oh, I wanted to show this one especially, though. This one Tina gave me, and it's the Hoya Silver Dollar. And for the longest time, it was just this one leaf. And it had a long vine on it, but in shipping, the vine died. I was afraid that was going to happen, and I cut it and tried to get roots going on it, because I've been able to do that on several of them, but this one wouldn't go. But finally it's put out 3 leaves. I thought it was 4 because if you look close, let's see if I can get the light on it right. Tip it up. Okay, there. See, this one leaf almost looks like it's 2 because it's a solid color on one side and the other, and I guess my eyes were fooling me, and I thought I was seeing an extra leaf there. So anyway, there's a lot of Hoyas going on in here, and I'm loving it. I'm really loving it. I don't know if I've stepped into Hoya head hood or not, but we're working on it. Okay, I'm going to go. Well, there's more in my master bedroom, but I don't have the lights on, and it's evening now. It's 7 o'clock, so it's dark in here, and I can turn on the light. Let me see. There. On cloudy days, I'll run that light, but there's the Hoyas there. There's an ovavata and a tricolor a Waiatii, a Crinkle 8, a variegated Waiatii, and then these are some Syngoniums. This is from Suzette. I got this Syngonium macrophylla, I think. I don't know. Too many things are macrophylla, this, and I can't pronounce the name of this. It's a Syngonium. And then I ended up having to move to put those other Hoyas on the counter. I had to move these Scindapsus off and put them in this window. I hope they'll be all right. We'll see how it goes. In the wintertime, these trunks are on wheels now, so I can roll them away from the window a little bit so that there's room for the window. And then this is my old Hoya. I got the plant that was not quite this big in 1992. Hey, ooh, I got a cat. And I've had it since then, and at the time I brought it home, pieces broke off of it. So I've made a couple other ones of it, and one of the ones that was as big as that one I gave away. It's just, two of them that size is just too much. So anyway, that's how that goes. And so now I'm going to go into my other room. Be right back. Okay, this is my jungle cactus and ripsalis area, and the old cats. I'm going to close the door so that I don't find another cat foot under my foot. The old cat, she's 15 in August. She turned 15, and at night one of my other cats harasses her, so I just put her in here for the night. So I've got it all set up for cat bedroom. So whatever, you know what, when you're a crazy cat lady, you do stupid shit like that. Anyway, my ripsalis and jungle cactus are growing leaps and bounds. That briar patch, let's see if I can point at it right there. Oh gosh, I think it's doubled in size since I brought it home. Let me get over here and see if I can get it all in the camera. It's huge. It's absolutely huge. And I've got some, these, you know, a lot of these are just ripsalis. I have been battling mealybugs on and off, and my friend gave me some special mealybug spray that I'm trying. And so far, they don't come back as fast as when I use that. So I don't know. I repot all the Hoyas in my master bathroom. I unpotted them, threw the soil away, rinsed the roots, put new potting soil in, repotted them with totally different soil and everything, and hoping that that would help, because somebody said that the mealies lay eggs in the soil. I don't know. And then the diatomaceous earth and the whole rigmarole. I'm so sick of them. But anyway, there's a lot of, here's another ripsalis. It's coming right at me right here that Tina gave me. And it's doing pretty good. I can't pronounce the name. Let me see if I can get that in the camera in the light. I hope that's visible. And doing pretty good. Hasn't outgrown the cup yet. So anyway, I don't know. I'm enjoying them, and I'm kind of out of room. There's a few plants here that aren't ripsalis, but I needed a place to hang them. Periodically, I need to take some starts off my old Chain of Hearts and kind of restart them at the top, because as they get older, and I repotted it, I think a couple years ago. I'd have to go back and look at my video. I made a video on the tubers that were in the pot, and I think it probably needs to be repotted again. I'll have to go back and see when I did that. I think it's been 2 years. I just don't remember. And anyway, let me roll this out. Some more ripsalis little baby guys up here. I'm not sure what this is. This is I think it's a epithelium, yeah. And it's kind of neat. It's got really fat. Can you see that? It's fat. Fat stems on it. And I'm not going to give you all the names. I'd have to climb around on the stool, and I'm not going to do that. But I think they're just beautiful. I'm trying to think. The pink trellis has gorgeous ripsalis. She has several. I think she said she had 14 or 15 different ones, and they are just gorgeous. And the way she has them displayed, but so far they're going to have to do this. I did just get this Fire Sticks one. It's kind of the colored version of the, whoops, where am I? Where are we here? Of the pencil cactus. It's right there. My neighbor gave me cuttings off of that one. And this one stays where it's right here. Behind my hand is, I'm on my tippy toes to reach it. Behind my hand and is the pencil cactus, and it's growing good. It's got new leaves on it, and I think she gave it to me last fall. A little whip in a little cup, and I got it going. So more ripsalis here, and I don't know what the name of that is. I had a tag on it. What does that say? Something stupid. I mean, it's got a weird. Here, see if you can figure it out. I don't know. I don't know what it is. I've heard people call them Dr. Seuss plants, but they're really cool. And they're doing really well. They were about 3 inches tall when I brought them home, so they're doing good. So, okay, I've got one more thing to show you. I'll be right back. Okay, one last little thing. That twisted iron, we can't tell it's iron because I cleaned it up. I had to sand it and primer it and paint it. It's all rusted. I dump shopped it at the dump, obviously free, and it was an old curtain rod. It was a little bent too. I put it in the vise and kind of straightened it out, and yeah, I can bend steel with my bare hands. Anyway, it's hard to tell, but I have hanging plants on them. Most of them are just cuttings, and they're kind of hanging there for now to get them out of the way because they're going away. The one lady that's going to take them is out of town right now, but she'll be back in a couple weeks, and they'll be ready to go by then. And then I'll have other plants to hang there. I know Hoyas really like those lights. I just don't know if they do good in this part of the house. I guess we'll have to try. That one behind right here is doing pretty amazing. That extra Hoya publicalis extra splash or X splash or double splash or whatever it is. So it's doing really well. So some others, and that's a good point. That might be where the baby Hoyas go when they get to the point where they can get into little cups and go up there. Right now they're teeny tiny. So, and then one other thing I did when I moved the Sansevieria Dracaena out of these rolly carts that they were in, I added an extra plant in there, and I think it looks okay. They're getting to be fuller plants, so it's kind of a fuller display, and I did it on this side too. I think, let me see. This side has 6. Oh yeah, they both have 6 on each side, and I was thinking of putting 7 on each side, but it's just too tight. The pots fit fine, but the foliage really competes. It doesn't give each plant enough room. And then I widened the stance on these hanging lights. I think they were bathroom lights or something. They were set up to be hardwired to the ceiling, and I had to rewire them, and don't even ask me how I did it. It was very frustrating because I'm not an electrician, but I got it figured out. I did a lot of Google searching and YouTube watching, figured out how to do it, and it's okay. I mean, they've been working like that for, I don't know, 8 years or so. But I widened them out so that each one was hanging directly over, and they have grow lights in them, so they should do fine. And anyway, that's it. If you're enjoying these kind of videos, give me a like so that I know you enjoy them. If you don't, then I won't. If I don't get any likes, then I know that there's no point in making that kind of video again, if any. So Anyway, thanks for watching and have a good evening, and we'll see you later. Bye now.